Hello and welcome to your Pilates workout of the day. You are going to join me on a soft surface. There will be no equipment needed at all. And whenever you're ready, we're going to just start lying on our backs with our feet planted onto the ground. All right, once we are lying down, we're just gonna go into some knee space to just release that spine, doing whatever we need to do to wake up the body, swaying those knees left to right, east to west. And then becoming aware of the bone we're feeling as we sway here. It is our sacrum bone. We're trying to navigate a place we feel balanced on that bone. So maybe begin to make these sways a little bit smaller, navigating that place. Once we find it, we're gonna hold our knees still. We're gonna switch to pelvic rocking. So I want you to think about your hip bones. You're gonna move your hip bones down towards the mat and then lift them away. And repeat. I'm just gonna hold my arms up so you have a better look of what this movement is. You can keep your arms down. So we're feeling that pelvis move towards the ribcage, lowering down the entire low back on the mat, and then releasing that low back from the mat, moving that pelvis upwards. Navigating a place we feel free of strain, so same as before, make these a little bit smaller. Maybe you'll have your entire low back pressed into the mat. Maybe you'll have that tiny little gap. Once we find that place, we're gonna walk our heels in towards our glutes. We're gonna start with a glute bridge here. So we're gonna exhale, lift those hips up to sky. Find that squeeze in that glute. Lower hips down, drop the glutes, kick legs to ceiling, lift arms, tap toes. Drop arms, drop feet, find that glute bridge again. We're gonna get that heart rate going here. So going at a faster pace, squeezing the glutes each time we lift up to that bridge, and then sliding those rib cages down to those hip bones every time we lift up to our toes. We have 5. Exhale, lift for bridge. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for toes. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You got it. We're here for 3. Last 2. And last 1. Lower yourself back down. We're gonna go just right into regular glute bridges, but we're gonna start with lifting our right heel from the ground. So walk that left foot into the glute, lift that right heel, keep that heel lifted, lift hips to sky, lower back down, tap glutes. Lift hips to sky, tap your glutes. So it does not matter on how high you're getting your hips as long as you're feeling that engagement in your glutes and you're not feeling any strain in your back. If you're beginning to feel strain in your back, don't lift your glutes up too high and continue to invite that belly button into your spine. You got it. We're here for 5. 4. Last 3. 2. We're gonna hold this last one. Let's pulse it up. Up an inch, down an inch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down, hug knees to chest. Just take a quick reset, and then we're gonna go on to that other side. Dropping those feet down, making sure the heels are pushed into your glutes. Hands are on the ground besides your hips. And you're going to lift that left heel now. So make sure that left heel is to the ceiling. You're pressing only on your left toes. Exhale, lift hips. Inhale, tap glutes. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. You got it. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go back to those pulses. Stay lifted. Pulse up an inch and down an inch. First, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Lower down. Hug those knees. Sway side to side. Resetting that body. Okay, when we are ready, we are gonna go into our ab series 5. So you have the option, if you're feeling any neck or back pain today, I'm gonna invite you to keep your head down on the mat. Otherwise, we're gonna place our hands behind our head, our elbows are going to be nice and wide. We're gonna lift our feet up to our tabletop. You have the option to go into a natural tabletop where your knees are above your hips. If that doesn't feel good, feel free to bring those knees in a little bit closer to your chest. Whatever is best for your body. And as always, you can keep your head down, or we're gonna exhale, lift into our ab curl, lifting head, neck, and shoulders, holding there, single leg kick. Drop your right leg down, bring back to chest. Exhale, lift left, bring back to chest. Only lowering your legs as low as you can go without arching that low back. Keep that low back embedded onto the mat. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Double leg kick, hug those knees into chest, extend everything out. Hug to chest, extend everything out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You have the option to keep a challenge where you keep that lift in that head, neck, and shoulders. We're gonna go into lower and lifts. If you notice, I'm only lowering my legs as much as I can without lifting my low back. If you can get it all the way down here without lifting that low back, that is great. If you have to only go a small movement here, that is also great. Whatever is best for your body, you stick with that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last 2 exercise. Grab the back of your calf or your thigh on your right leg. Left leg comes out at a diagonal. Pull that leg in twice, switch, grab the other. Exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. You got it. Make sure you're staying lifted on those shoulders. The gaze is just above the knees. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stick with me. We're finishing off with crisscrosses. Elbows are wide, knees are bent. Opposite elbow taps, opposite knee. Come back to center. Exhale, cross. Inhale, center. For 5, 4, 3, last 2, and last 1 on each side. Take that rest. Either hug those knees into chest, sway side to side, do whatever feels good for your body. And then whenever you're ready, you are going to come and meet me lying on your sides. We will lie down onto your left side. I will mirror you. So you're going to have your left hand rested right below your head for a pillow. We are going to take that top foot. You're going to march it in front of you with a slight bend. You can have your heel lifted, the toes are pressed into the ground. We're going to work on our inner thighs here. So that bottom leg is what we are focusing on that top muscle right here. Press your other hand, your top hand, into the mat below you, pressing into it, having a little bit of pressure so you're pulling that oblique up. We're gonna start with lower and lifts with that bottom leg. So lift that leg up, lower back down. Lifting back up, lower back down. Bend. Thinking about that inner thigh, creating this movement. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. We have 5, 4, last 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted. We draw tiny circles going in one direction using that big toe as a guidance. We draw those tiny circles for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We pulse up an inch and down an inch, flexing that foot. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Take that rest. We're going to take that bottom hand, place the palm on the ground. We're going to go into some oblique stretches here. So we're going to press into that bottom arm's palm. We're going to extend that top arm out and wide, keeping this foot planted on the ground, keeping this leg extended. We're going to lift up and over, finding that side body stretch. Lower back down. Think about your obliques working to help you create that length on that top oblique. Crunch to lower. Exhale and inhale for 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Find that stretch, reach back down, find that mermaid position for your legs. Reach up and over on one side. Come back down, extend that arm back onto the ground, reach up and over on the other side. Great job. We're going to do the same inner thigh workout on that other leg. So you guys will be coming down onto your right side with your right leg down and extended, your right hand as a pillow for your head. Top leg comes up and over, toe is pressed into that mat. Hand is pressed down onto the mat, making sure you're lifting those obliques. You lift the foot up, lower back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Your toe will be pointed here. We only flex it at the end. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that lifted. You draw those tiny circles with that big toe going in one direction for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex foot. We pulse up to the sky, feeling that shake in that inner thigh for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that foot, keep that foot planted. Take that bottom hand down. We find that oblique stretch again. We're reaching that arm nice and long. We exhale, reach up and over. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lower. For 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Reach that up and over, drop down on that hip, find that mermaid leg, reaching over on the opposite side. Coming back down, reaching on the other side. Great job. We've made it to our final series. We will go onto our hands and knees, finding our safe tabletop, pressing down into those palms. The wrists are stacked below our shoulders, and we can walk our knees out to our plank. Finding that plank position, we're just going to go into some rocking chairs here, bending those knees, straightening back out, and repeat. Warming up those shoulders. Keeping those glutes down for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go for crisscrosses. Opposite elbow, taps opposite knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's speed it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. Great job. Let's find our cobra. We'll lower down. Find that chest opener. Lower back down. Connect toes, separate knees. Sit back, find your child's pose. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today in your workout, and I hope I see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a workout with me. Bye.